really is. Every crack of the body paint.
And he does the taunt as well. It's small things like this that really, like, it's just so awesome.
Oh, look at this one.
You know, the Omni Knight set, I'm a big fan of this one, mainly because he has multiple layers. So it's almost like when we saw him getting dressed this morning, it was like watching a knight being laced up, and he had the handler as well, just helping get everything on. Only thing I don't like about this is the halo.
Okay.
Because it's just, it feels dodgy when you have a couple of weird strings, and it takes away from the mood of the set.
It looks great from a distance on the screen where you don't see those strings. The glowing halo is perfect. And we have the Templar Assassin.
Yep, this is someone called Farrakhan.
Always a hard one to do, I feel, the Templar Assassin, because there's not a lot you have to work with in terms of kind of body armor and such. It's very basic.
Also to stand out from every other set which comes out. Like the Templar Assassin is up there next to the Crystal Maiden, the Wind Ranger, as well as the Lenas, for being done time and time again. And yeah, it's hard to stand out. All right, so this is the VS. The set looks nice. The only thing is kind of like, I feel this set actually kind of hurts you a little bit. The body armor as well as like the corset part. Like
it looks very sharp.
You got to work. It's just because the way the set is inside of Dota, it's very clunky in my mind. So it's a big set everyone likes to do, but it doesn't like lend itself to really showcasing the detail work you can do with a set.
No, I love the weapon though. I feel the weapon is always the bit that I love to look at, and she's got it here with the lights in, of course, as well. LEDs lining the inside of the blade.
No doubt about that. It's a very, very nice weapon. This one is pretty sick. This is a Juggernaut. Now there is a lady underneath that mask, and that mask is actually one of the big selling points. It's the big Arcana, and actually switching it to the color that everyone actually wants.
No, this looks great. The headpiece is absolutely bang on with the effect of that split down the middle, and the weapon looks ridiculous.
Yeah, the weapon is really sick. The detailing on that whole set is so good. In a way, you know, you almost think it's more like an Earth Spirit when you first saw it without the sword. You see the sword, you're like, oh wait, hang on. And sometimes very simple is best.
I mean, this is so much fun, and it's so accurate as well. Look at the leaves. Look at that, the wooden kind of undershapes.
This is something which is really, really difficult to do. A lot of this set is cloth, but you still want to have like that kind of woody feel. And the creep design of the chest piece is just so damn good. And of course, all the boys, the Queen of Pain set.
Euphoria.
She upgraded her wings since the last time. We actually had this Queen of Pain up here before. There's also been a lot more focus when it comes to body paint and contouring, and this Queen of Pain's gone all out for that.
And it's so accurate to the set as well. You know, you notice it with some of these cosplays, you know, bang in your head, that's the set that they're going for. With the chains on the wings and the gems. Very, very nicely done.
Yeah, detailing just good. Of course, you really have to work a lot on the simple things when it comes to a Queen of Pain set. Again, one of those sets which gets done a decent amount, and when it is done, it's done by a lot of good cosplayers. And now we have the Pudge.
Oh,
now,
this is great.
I was told by one of the Queen of Pains from last year that this Pudge should be, in her mind, one of the big winners. But looking at it now, it looks awesome, but it doesn't have the mood with it. That's the only thing I don't like about it.
It looks very tricky to move around in this.
Yeah,
with those huge feet. I mean, you've got it down from the head to the toe. You know, there's none of this kind of, you know, hiding something at the bottom with sandals. You've got the full bodysuit.
Yeah. It looks nice. I don't know. I just look at these bigger sets and I'm like, okay, make sure you still get the details right. And it's difficult with a Pudge because you have such a huge bodysuit, and it's hard to get rotting flesh done well in a cosplay.
Oh, look, here we go. Now this one is brilliant. Look at those headpieces. The masks are absolutely bang on. You've got the bodysuit on the back. You've got Squeezewell in the barrel. Nothing has been left out of this Techies cosplay. The full set.
It's always fun seeing Techies cosplays. To be honest, I'm actually surprised. It's one of the sets where you get stuck using a lot of body paint, but they have body suits instead.
They've gone proper
out. It's a slight change up with the way you do it. A little bit easier to get into. Techies is more of a pain in the back when you try and take it to events, because you're going to wheel that card around absolutely everywhere.
And this ain't no empty card. They've got it down. They've got the cannonballs in there. But it really is. It's a very high. Once again here at Epicenter, Russia being an amazing place for cosplay.
So the ones we didn't get to talk about when they came out was the Doombringer.
I think we've got them coming up. Yeah, we'll see them now.
They're all gonna leave, but they had some on the sides as well. But the Doombringer was definitely a huge one for me. I love the set. It's actually from one of the old MLG tournaments, and I actually used that one myself in the game just because I think it looks so wonderful with the lighting. And she actually did a really fantastic job. That's Katie Cosplay who actually did that one. There was a Legion Commander as well, done by Mighty Raccoon. Yeah, lighting is so good, especially when you're detailed. Actually, I actually don't like the Templar Assassin one even more now. I see the 3 rings inside of it. That's not so good.
And we got your the Drow.
The Drow
favorite
Ranger.
hero type.
Very difficult to please me.
This Doom has got to be a top 3. Look at that headpiece. That is. We missed that one coming on, but that's
it's kind of funny because the with the Doom, you can actually see a hair coming out of the back of it. So I'm not certain how I feel about that, because normally you tie that up together so you don't have it. Because obviously Doom is not going to say, hey, look at my wonderful brunette locks. No. That doesn't really happen as much. So yeah, I like the cosplay.
Yeah, great little snippet into it.
It's always fantastic looking at Russian cosplay, because Russian cosplay is just on a high level. I put it next to both Korea as well as Manila when it comes to cosplay. Hopefully America and Europe can step up to the plate as well, especially coming up to the
Shots
TI one.
Fired there by Toad.
And I'm hoping it wasn't just a parade. I'm hoping we actually get winners displayed out of this, because there is prizes and stuff.
There's money on the line, I believe. I can't remember the exact amount, but definitely thousands of US dollars, obviously in rubles. But as we saw there, it's going to be hard for the judges to pick from, I believe.
But I'm told we're going to a break, so hopefully we'll come back with the winners of the cosplay competition, either that or the grand final with the panel.
At the moment, are they bringing out the top so many?
I believe. I would love if production could tell us in our ears exactly what they're doing. If it was third,
production
if Pudge
probably
was third.
don't know.
Okay.
We don't know what's going on, but it's brilliant. There's the Doom. We didn't have a
I'm judging by this the fact that going down.
The 2 ones that are already on stage are number 3 and number 2, and now we are waiting for the winner.
Okay. So there we go.
So it is 3, 2, 1.
So Pudge
Techies is 1.
Pudge in third, Doom in second, and here is your winner of the Epicenter GG Cosplay 2017. I love the Techies. I think it looks great. Look at those faces. They've got the cigarette, the cigar, the bazooka. It's all there. I love it.
I will admit, the design on the faces is nice.
Yeah.
Overall, it's not bad, but
I mean, for me, I think it's a toss-up between the Doom. I think it must have been very close. The Doom is really good. The Doom is really innovative.
It's very difficult for me because I look at the overall detailing, and Techies is a little bit more difficult just because the detailing is very obvious in a way. So the Doombringer with even just getting the ram horns right on that is really good. The weapon is wonderful. I definitely would have had the Doombringer up higher than that.
Maybe I would have given the Doom first, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who the judges. I tried to find out who the judges were. Presumably, it was actually judged by some local cosplayers, but
it was a close one for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if that would have been my picks. I'm very brutally honest when it comes to cosplay. People should be aware of this. So I don't know if I agree with it, but that is the finalist. So Techies 1, Doom 2, and a Pudge is 3. Thanks for watching the cosplay competition. Shame we didn't make it for the beginning, but hey, who knows? Hey, we should make it in time for the grand final. That's coming up next.
Hopefully.